So, Lisa, I'm so sorry for your frustration, and let me explain kind of everything in this video. This may be a little bit longer than I usually try to give videos, but I want to make sure you understand kind of how things work and how everything looks when you're done here. The first thing is the e-text is real important, and I think I made that clear in my first week video help. If you're not sure about that, you go to weekly help sessions here and go to week 1 help session, and I go through and explain in here.
In my courses, and the e-text is real important.
And I talk about the e-text right here and how important the e-text is. So that's one thing to maybe take a look at if you haven't already done that. So when I go into the e-text here, and it doesn't matter what I choose here, the e-text is going to help you in terms of specific tasks that you're not sure how to complete. So, for example, I haven't looked at your grade, in 75 certainly you can do better. And if I click on search here, and let's say footer, because that's one of the things you have to do is add a footer. So if I click up there in the search and footer, and there it is right there, creating documents with Microsoft. No, that's not what I want. I don't want to look at the entire book. I actually want to look, I don't want to look at that either, I'm sorry. I want to look at Chapter 1, Introduction to Microsoft Features. And where's the footer? There it is right here. So I can click on that, and then it takes me through, inset footer, header and footer, click there. It takes you through those particular steps that you have to complete, on adding a footer right here. So you'll see. So that's one thing that I wanted to point out. Now, in terms of the Grader project and the coursework here, when I go into Unit 1, so the reason we have a PDF here, and for you to look at the PDF, it gives you an idea of a very good idea of what the project should look at. It is not, I will tell you, it's not 100% one-to-one, and that's why you should never use it. It's a facsimile. It gives you a good idea, but it's pretty accurate here. But it doesn't give you what size font you're using or how many spaces you have here. But for example, if you have your image and the image is on the left-hand side and you look at this, and you know that that's not the correct way. If you look at the word art that's down here and you have that on the next page, that's not correct. So that gives you an idea of what it would look like. The best thing that you can do when it comes to the Grader projects, and by the way, you have 3 attempts on the Grader projects, is to open up the Grader project, download the files, and follow the steps. And as I said, if you're not sure how to complete a specific step, like change the line spacing. So I want to change the line spacing. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that. Change the line spacing. Of course, you'd have the Word document. Once again, you can go to the e-text right here. And change line spacing. Not sure how to do that. So it's in Chapter 1, Activity 1.26, changing the line spacing. So let's take a look at that, because that's probably what it is. So let's see. And then you want to go back right here, aligning text. Nope, that's not what we're talking about in this particular case. Changing line spacing. Display and you read that, and you can go on. And then it says, it explains, how to change the line spacing. So again, using e-text is a great vehicle to use. Now, in terms of another thing that I think it's real important that you look at, let me go back here, is the video word one, oh, I'm sorry, how to do a grader project, okay? So what I'm going to do is go to about 4.5. So at around 4:06, go watch this. Because what you're going to notice is that there are these reports that you get. You can download these reports, especially the download submission with live comments. And I'm going to show you that in a minute. And once you have that, you can then use that as a guide of what you got wrong. And you don't have to download and start a whole new document. You can use the document you uploaded originally and make the changes, and then you can get a better grade on it. So I'm going to stop this for a second and come back. I'm going to show you your live comments. So this is your document. So this is something that you can see. You can see where you lost points. You didn't change the line spacing after 6 and so on. So what I'm going to do now is, and you can do the same thing. You go into the gradebook, you click on View Submissions. This will come up. I'm going to view the live submissions. Okay. And hold on a second now. So now this is the live submissions, and it talks about the picture effect. And then look, if you scroll down, you'll see exactly where you made mistakes right here. It's also real important to make sure you have the all characters on here. You know, so you lost 5 points in the paragraph. The font size was not set to 50. Well, that's very simple. See again in the PDF, you don't know. That's a very simple fix. You just go in here and you put in 50, hit enter, and that's changed to 50. That'll take care of that one. Line spacing, again, right there, and you click on the little paragraph right there. You'll notice the line spacing was 6, was 8. You need to put 6 and put enter. That will now you'll get those points on that, and so on. So you can see exactly where you got things wrong and where you can make the changes to fix it, and then you'll get a better grade. And again, you get 3 attempts on this. Sorry for the very long video, but I think it was important for you to understand everything that was kind of going on.